think the way we're playing right now, we just got to focus on our game. And injuries happens. Obviously, would be tough news if he would be out for a little longer. But I'm sure both of our goals are battling hard to be back in the lineup. And like I said, Schmid looked really good. He was really cold. It's not easy at all in a tie game. So it opens up opportunity for the younger goalies as well. So
Nico, just in that scenario of talking about Akira, I mean, that's his first NHL win. Can you just imagine sort of what was going through his head and just the way everything played out?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think if you would ask him, I don't think he would think he would be in the net today. But it happened, so he was there. He was there when we needed him, and like I said before, it's big credits to him. It's definitely not easy in a tight game. Such an intense game coming in cold, and but he did an absolutely great job.
Did you get your stick on the puck in that OT?
Off
of Dougie's shot?
I think it hit somewhere in my pants or something. Yeah.
Can you describe the play? Did you just you knew Dougie was going to take the shot? What was going?
Yeah, honestly, I tried to just get out of the way, but I guess I just hit me a bit and went in. But at the end, I was just scored a goal. That's it, and I was. Crowd went nuts, and it's just fun to play like that. It's definitely fun.
What was said during that timeout prior to going out there?
Sorry. I mean, just stick with it. Stick with it. The crowd is on our side, and with the momentum, especially also after the big PK in OT. So I kind of had the feeling when we got this power play, we are going to bury one. So and we did.
Your other goal was very close.
Akira, not easy a scenario for you. What was that moment like? It looked like when V went down for the first time, you got out there thinking maybe you would come in, but with just a few minutes left, now's your opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, they just told me to get ready, so just warmed up on the ice a little bit, and it didn't end up going in, but just stayed in the game, and in case something happens, I'll just be ready, and yeah, you never want to go in like this and see your teammate get hurt, but yeah, you just got to be ready for moments like this.
What does it mean to you to pick up your first NHL win? I know you and I talked a couple days ago about those benchmarks and statistics, and that's the one thing you really, obviously were lacking. Have you sort of absorbed this moment?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, you don't expect your first win to be like this, but I'll take it for sure. But yeah, just playing a little bit and getting a feel for it, for sure boosted confidence up a little bit, and
And some of those saves in overtime. I mean, do you feel that pressure of the overtime, given the scenario, given the streak on the line, all those things?
I actually was thinking about that. I don't want to be the guy that, I'm not going to even say it. But, yeah, I mean, today in pregame skates, I had, a lot of power play stuff I had to be in net for, so I guess that kind of helped too. But, yeah, you feel the pressure a little bit, but you just got to be able to handle it.
What's going through your mind? 40 seconds left in the overtime. Your team's on a power play. 40 seconds away from a shootout. Let's end this thing. What's going through your head?
The only thing going through my head was just score. That's all going through my head.
And talk a little bit about the overtime, because you made 5 big saves there. What's going through your mind there with the saves you were making?
Yeah, like I said, I guess I did it in my morning skate today, but you don't really think about it. It just happens.
But your penalty killers, they blocked a few shots on that penalty kill too, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just the teammates helping out with blocking shots and stuff is huge.
That was probably the loudest we've heard the arena in a little while now after you made those big saves. What was your reaction to the crowd reaction?
I mean, like I said, you're just in the moment, so obviously you hear them. It was very loud, but you just try to blend it out and just, get ready for the next shot.
He was cold all game. That's a long time sitting there, so for him to step in and make those huge saves on the 4-on-3 were huge. So happy for him.
How about your captain and what he continues to do?
He's an outstanding player. He does it all. He scores, he back checks, he's big on the 4-on-3 there at the end. We're fortunate enough to have him on our side, and he's an outstanding player.
You came, early in the season, kind of set the tone that you were here to win. Can you believe what you guys have been able to do now?
I knew that we could be this good, yeah. That doesn't surprise me what we're doing now. this club has a lot of depth. You see Schmid get called up and stands on his head. That's the kind of depth that we have, and it's nice to see that.
Is this the best you've seen Nico play?
Yeah, I'd say so. He's taken steps throughout the years, but this year has been huge, not only on the ice, but his voice in the room.
What did you like about the way the scenario was handled where VTech leaves, there's only a few minutes left, and just the way the calmness, the steadiness stayed there for you guys?
Yeah, when V left, you never want to see, someone leave. But, I think Schmid stepped in and he did an outstanding job. For him to come in late in the third period like that, he was sitting on the bench all game long cold, and for him to step up like that is outstanding. Very happy for him.
I know you were part of the team that made the playoffs several years ago, but you and Sevi are the longest standing on this team.
Yeah.
Is this some of the most fun, the most connected you've felt as a group right now in your tenure?
I haven't seen that atmosphere since that playoff year. The Rock was absolutely insane tonight, and it's fun to play in that atmosphere for sure.
Is it a legit thing that players do get energy, can help turn around with that? Is that
yeah, we certainly thrive on that. You could say that helped us on the 4-on-3 there, but when the fans are that loud, we definitely can hear it, and it was absolutely insane. It was fun.
Thanks, buddy.
Game against us, and we just try to play the same speed and the same way as we did before, and we knew it's not going to be easy game, but we somehow managed to get those 2 points, and it's not always pretty wins, but you got to take the ugly ones too.
Siegs, you talk about other teams bringing their A game every time they play you. What does it say about this group that you're able to compete with what every other team sort of throws at you?
I mean, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. You want to play against the top teams. You want to beat them, and so far we're doing pretty good. And we're facing those challenges as a team, and whatever it takes, we do whatever it takes to win. And we've been pretty good so far this year.
Is this some of the most fun you've had playing hockey as a professional?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're on a streak right now, and as I said, winning is just fun, and just to win with that team here, to celebrate after a game, it's different than in the past couple of years, but we gotta stay focused still and continue like that.
What did you like about the way the entire team stayed focused, stayed on the game plan when VTech pulled himself out of the game and Akira had to come in? There weren't very many minutes left to play.
I know. I think it was probably I think it's something. It's the hardest thing for a goalie. He's ice cold, and he has to step in and play the last couple minutes. It's not easy, but he did a pretty good job, and we gotta give him a lot of credit for that.
And credit for that being his first NHL win as well.
Yeah. I told him already I got the puck for him, and I'm happy for him.
Think that'll be big news back home?
I think so. We're missing or we're not producing as many goalies as before, so I think he's going to be a huge one for our country.
Thanks, Siegs.
Thank you.
When you scored your goal, the release of energy, that scream, is that just sort of all that pent-up frustration from all those little times where you were almost there?
Not really. I like when the puck like that goes in, maybe it's not the best shot, but, somehow bounce and end up in the net. I feel like those are the most enjoying the goals this way. So I mean, it was a release, but at the same time, I wanted to focus on next shift and just keep playing.
We've talked so much about needing to keep focused no matter the scenario, but that's a big moment when VTech leaves the game with such little time left on the clock, and a guy like Akira coming in cold, having sat there. What did you like about the way, as a group, you guys handled that entire scenario?
Yeah, first of all, I think he was great. He was calm. He made crucial saves, and like you said, it's not easy to come in the net cold, not getting any shots, and he did a great job, and I was super excited and happy for him. He could bring the 2 points for us home. he was outstanding in the PK at the end, overtime. So good for him.
And certainly, that's his first NHL win, so pretty neat way to...
Yeah, this was unique, to keep the streak going and, play 4-on-3 in overtime PK. So he deserved it. It was well played by him, and I'm super happy.
Gave us, I'd say, 4 really good saves on the, in the overtime on the penalty kill. Great saves. Just what a way to win your first game.
Can you put in perspective what your team has been able to do 9 after last week?
When you get in a run like this, you've got to find different ways to win. We're just finding different ways to win, and I thought we played great in the second period, but we just left too many chances out there that we didn't capitalize on. And that team's been playing hard. They've been desperate, and they had some opportunities. We got some good saves out of Vanacek at the same time, but we're playing good hockey. We've got the way we're playing, we're giving ourselves a chance to win every night.
When Vitek went over to the bench, was it a group decision? Did he feel he couldn't go on anymore? What sort of...
Yeah, just a group decision. Talked about it, and but the best thing was to get him out.
And just the way he sort of gutted through that to try and keep going, right?
He took a substantial bump as the guy was going through there, and tried to stay with it. I'm probably more focused right now on the fact that the other guy stepped in and did a great job. And the team, I thought, for the end of that third period, did a great job in front of him. Tried to let him get into the game and let him feel the puck. And I thought even his puck play was real good when, pucks were getting dumped in.
That's exactly where I was going to go, the way your team handled those last few minutes, knowing this scenario. Is that also a product of maturity and not just how they've played the last couple of games?
Well, I think our team understands that, all of a sudden we've got a goaltender coming in cold, and if he's going to face something, let's make sure he's facing what we feel is warm-up shots, get some, shots from the outside, make sure that we're staying inside, that we don't give up any east-west. It's a tough save. We saved a couple of tough ones for the overtime for him.
A couple of times in the last maybe 2 years or so, you've said, I'm waiting because I haven't seen the best of Nico yet, and I can't wait for that. Are we there?
I think we're there, yeah. Definitely. I said at the end of the year, saw some play by Nico that I thought was the best I've seen, and I think he's gone to another level. So you may have to ask me that in a couple of months again.
Lindy, what's the current status of VTech, and do you have any concern at all now with your goal?
Right now, I don't have any concern with VTech. I'm a pretty optimistic guy, so we'll see what tomorrow brings.
How about the energy in the building and just the way you're feeding on it?
Yeah, the rock was rocking for sure. It's great to see. Obviously, these last 2 games to win in the fashion we've won, and to get the kill and get those saves, and there was just as much energy for the saves as there was for for that goal that Dougie scored. So, we just want to keep this thing going. We want that the energy from our fans just to keep going up, and they're having as much fun as we are.
This morning you said that you weren't going to take the team lightly. So did it come out even stronger than you expected out of them?
No, I thought we played a solid first period. I thought we played an even better second period, but again, I thought their goalie stood tall. He made some real good saves. We left. I thought they got a little bit lucky on when Holla was shooting at the empty net, and I think it hit the defenseman's stick and then just dribbled to him. But it looked like it was. I think Holla was in disbelief that it wasn't his first goal of the year. So give their goalie credit. He kept him in the game, and we've seen that with different periods with our goaltending. But I like the fact that we just stayed with it.
Is it good to see at the top of the Warriors?
Yeah, I think, I said, we've got a real good game going, and different nights it's different guys that have been able to help us win games. And if you look at Thomas getting the first goal, he said lots of good looks, but nothing's gone in for him yet.
When you win a game like this, does it again add to the mental toughness of the team? Again, it shows.
Well, I'll just say this: we have to be comfortable being in these tight games. We have to be comfortable in tight games, knowing that our opportunity to win it will be there. I'm really pretty sure in the past we've pushed the envelope too far and we've given the opportunities for the other team to win it. And I think the maturity of our team has been the fact that we can stay patient, we can be pretty diligent with the puck and not give up that opportunity that ends up costing us a game.
Moving Zetterlund to that first power play, it's really kind of changed the dynamic. Seems like you guys are getting a few more shots on goal, and he's not afraid to obviously shoot. I guess that's the spot where kind of Palat was, right? Are you pleased with what he's done since
we felt we're going to kind of rotate between a net front guy with Bastian. It's always been kind of Bratt and Hughes on those two flanks. So that gives us the shooting option, but that drops Nico to the net front and puts Brad into the middle of the ice. But I think we've got an opportunity to just keep trying to get better. And if you don't try different things, and Zets gives us more of a shooter. I think you saw the shot in Calgary. If you got two lefties, one lefty's catching a pass, he's not shooting it as quick as having that offhand.
Is that a spot that maybe you thought that Alexander Holtz would maybe take, going back to training camp and those kind of discussions over the offseason?
Yeah, he got some looks there. I didn't think he handled the puck near as well. A few of his shots, even when he did play, missed the net. I like the fact that Z, every shot was there. We didn't get the rebound we wanted. We needed a bounce on one or two of those shots. But yeah, that's where Alex has played. That's kind of his spot. So he'll get there.
Have you thought about sending him to Utica to just get some games in because he has been sitting for a while?
It has been discussed. You have different options with him, and we know that playing is going to be the best thing for him. Although we're really working, away from the scenes on his game, on his on his skating, on his pace, so that the next time when he does get in, it'll be important for him to show us where he's at.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.